Hi everyone, welcome back to the channel. My name is Rahala and I'm a regulated Canadian immigration consultant. Today I would like to provide you with a step-by-step guide to request an ATIP, which stands for Access to Information and Privacy, to IRCC. Using an ATIP, you can do three things. The first thing, if your application is still in progress and you would like to get a status update, a detailed status update, you can do that. If your application has been refused and you would like to get a detailed reasons for refusal, this is how you do it. The third thing is that you can get the details of your application. If you have previously submitted an application, but you don't have access to that application for any reason, either you forgot it, you've lost it, or you just used a representative which does not provide you with the details of application that you submitted, you can use this ATIP to get all the detailed information that you've submitted. So stay tuned and let's do it. All right, here we simply start with Google and we type in ATIP. A bunch of different websites come up, but all of them end up in the same place. However, I would like to show you this one because this one provides you the opportunity to make the request for other agencies as well. Here we hit my personal information. If you're representing someone else, you have to provide a user representative form. Not a big deal. You can go till here. Here it provides you with a bunch of different agencies. For example, if your application has taken such a long time, sometimes request information from CBSA and CSIS as well. But for the purpose of this video, we're focusing on Immigration, Refugee, and Citizenship Canada, or IRCC. So this page, if I have hit like the very first link that came up in the Google, I could just get here right like immediately. But but I wanted to show you the other agencies that you can apply for as well. Here you say I've read it, and then you acknowledge all these, and then you get here and you hit application personal information. Okay, you can also reach corporate records down here, but most of the time we're only focusing on the personal information. Okay, here we have a bunch of sections. The first one is a request for information. We fill out like a bunch of information down here. Then we select what act we would like, which will show, and then record selection, and then there's a bunch of documents we can upload, and then review and validate, and then send it out. Okay, so initially it says what best describes you. Most of the time it's foreign national outside Canada. Most of the time it is foreign national outside Canada. If not, if you are representing someone else, for example, if I'm representing someone else, I can answer these about myself, and then provide a user representative form, and then later on provide the detailed information about the primary applicants as well. But here, if you're doing it for yourself, that would be a foreign national outside Canada. Then you fill out all like the first name, last name, all like all the details that you have to provide, like the phone number, country, everything. Email address. This email address is important because you end up receiving your information from this email address. And then you say, if you're requesting on your behalf, say yes. And then the category that best describes you, most of the time it's just a member of public. Most of the time it's a member of public. Sometimes if you're doing it for research, that would be academia or like other things. And how would you prefer to receive it? Well, usually email. Okay, so this is the first section. So I filled in everything, and now we are here in the act selection. And if you are submitting, you are submitting it under Privacy Act, because this was like I said that I'm requesting this on behalf of myself. So that's going to be Privacy Act. And then which language you choose? English. You can choose French. Okay. And then which type of record you wish to request. Now we would like an immigration application record. What program would you like to request from? Now, for example, there are a bunch of programs you applied for. Imagine that we've applied for a study permit, and the specific information you're looking for. Okay, here is what you choose. If you choose status updates on file, including officer's note, this means that your application is still in progress and you want to get some information about like what stage your application is still on. If you choose the application supporting documents and correspondence sent to and from IRCC, means that you are not sure what has been submitted on your behalf. If you have used an unauthorized representative, most of the time they would not provide. Sometimes they do not provide you with the details of the application they have submitted. But no matter who, like what kind of help you're getting, make sure that you are fully aware of what has been submitted on your behalf. Check it, double check it, make sure that you know all the details, and then give them go ahead to submit your application if you're using. And make sure to use an authorized representative. You can check their authorization in the website for the College of Immigration and Citizenship Canada, where I'm a member also. So here, that was that. And then if your application has been refused and you are looking for like more reasons, you can hit that, and sometimes it provides you with a little bit of explanation, a few lines of explanation of what officers thinks. It's sometimes useful, sometimes it's not. Sometimes it's just repetitive sentences that are used for everyone. But sometimes it points out to a very specific detail that would tremendously help you with your next application. So this is why I suggest everyone who wants to resubmit their application, if your application has been refused before and you want to resubmit your application, make sure that you make this request, no matter what. Okay, so for example, we hit that, and then we fill out the file number, the requesting information for like the person, or in this case, your last name, your first name, date of birth, UCI, and then you submit your request. When you do fill out all this information, and you get down here, it provides you like a sort of a summary of what you've put in. Okay, and then if you need, here's a space for you if you need to say anything else, but you can just simply say, "Dear officer, I am submitting this request in order to get the reasons for refusal for my application," and then your first and last name. That's enough. You don't need anything else. Now here, if you're applying on someone else's behalf, you have to provide this consent form. If you're also applying on your behalf, but there are other applicants within your file, for example, your spouse, your children, like the children is different, but your spouse, for example, they have to fill out this form. Your spouse has to fill out this form. And then you sign them physically. They're really picky about the signature. And then you have to provide a copy of your passport with the signature, with the same signature as well. So you sign your passport. If you have not yet signed your passport, there's a place in your passport that is there's a space for your signature. You have to sign that, and you have to sign this one as well. You have to sign this form, and these signatures have to be the same. So you provide that with your application. I provide the list of documents in the caption that you might want to consider uploading, but this is primarily what you need. And then if you want to upload anything, you add, and then you continue and review and validate. For example, like if you just continue, we get here, like there's all the information, there's like access. It gives you everything you have put in. So you make sure that you review every single detail you've put in. And then you say, I certify, and then you continue, and then you submit your, oh, I think I've already submitted. Yeah, I didn't want to do it. It was like a face. I thought that there was a submit point, but it wasn't. So anyway, yeah, fortunately I did submit this, but like everything, like numbers and stuff, were not actual. So this is how it's done. Make sure to read the captions because I have included all the details, all the like links and everything you possibly need in order to make this request. If you need more help, if you have more questions, feel free to hit the comments, ask it in the comments. I'll try my best to answer all the questions. But if you have more questions or if you need more help, I'm always there for you. You can book an online session with me at our website, which is also in the caption. We'll look to see what are the best ways for you to get your permanent residency, and if you already have a PR, to get your citizenship. Make sure to like and subscribe and send it to anyone who you think this would be helpful for them. And see you in the next video.